Everybody, thanks for tuning in again. Today, just a quick product review on the car again. I like going over all the stuff I use to keep her clean. So I washed the outside yesterday. It's been raining, so can't really tell I've done anything. But today I'm gonna go over what I use to clean the exhaust tips. I got the chrome tips. So I've got some more Chemical Guys stuff, big fan of their products. So without further ado, I'll flip you around, show you what we're using, how it works, and you can decide if you want to use it on your car or not. All right, so those of you new to the channel, we've got a 2019 Mustang GT here, and I've got the AWE Catback, and it comes with the 4-inch chrome tips. You can get it in black chrome as well. This stuff would still work, you just won't notice the dirt as much on the black, seeing how it's darker. You won't get all the little spots and stuff there. You can kind of see, hopefully. I know they do look pretty clean. I use this stuff quite often, so they're not too bad, but it will clean up nicely. I will show you what I got, how it works, and you can decide for yourself if it was worth it. All right, so all I use is this stuff. You got the heavy metal polish. You can see here it says it's for chrome, stainless steel, or aluminum. You can use it on any. They do make a light metal polish as well. That's more, you know, I kind of slack once in a while on mine. I probably only do this maybe once every, 5, 6, 7 washes. And I got the heavy just because of the black carbon buildup and stuff you've seen on the tips. This will actually get that off. Whereas the light stuff is more just for like oxidizing and dirt and that kind of stuff. It just fades after a while. The light stuff will polish it up. This will polish it up nicely as well, but it will also take off those hard to get ugly marks and leave you with the nice shiny chrome tip. So we will grab our sponge. All you need is a sponge and a microfiber towel to wipe it, and you will be golden. All right, so I got the heavy polish just for these marks. Like there's one right here. I don't know if you can see it in the video or not. You can hear it. But this stuff will get all that off as long as you got the heavy one. There's a little bit of water on there because like I said, it was raining. But all you got to do, get a sponge, or I use a sponge anyway. You can kind of get it in there, get a little deeper into the tip. This is all I use. You can see I did the other side already. It does pick up a lot off of there. That was all the gunk left on there. And then once you got it on, all you need is a little microfiber just to buff it off like most of the other products. And it will leave it looking good as new. You can see the outside isn't so bad, but the inside, like I said, you can't really see in the hole, but you can hear it, you can feel it. And the only thing, what I do want to get is you can get a little ball attachment for like a drill or something to polish the inside of the tips, and you could get way in there. Like it is a 4-inch tip, I can fit my whole hand in there almost. But just with the drill makes it much easier. You can get around there, can move a lot faster than your hand can. Polish it all up nice. But for now, all I do is throw a bit on the sponge, get in there as best as I can, polish around the outsides. The one nice thing to note with the AWE exhaust, you have a little bit of a space here. So you can get some cloth, or if you squish the sponge really well, you can get it in there. Helps to clean it out a little bit. Where some of them I've seen, I know Corsa for sure, the tips are almost touching. So one, you won't be able to see the dirt in there as badly, but if you're really picky about it and you need to get in there to clean, it could be a bit of a you-know-what. But in our case, we are good to go. So I'll throw some on the sponge and I'll show you how she works. All right, so all it says, what you gotta do, get your stuff, give it a good quick shake, just like all our other stuff. Mix up the chemicals and whatever's in there good. Squirt. I just do a line like that up top. Don't have to be too stingy because like I said, that bottle will last me like over a year easy, just because this is enough to do one whole tip. What I did is I just kind of spread it around a little bit, all the way around the tip, like that. Get her nice and in there, and then basically I just start going around. You can go in and out, go in circles, however you want. This is where I mean, if you had that drill, you could just crank it on, in and out. You could get all the way deep into the tip. But for me, this is good enough for now until I decide to remember to pick one of those up. And as you can see, the little mark there, if I can get it in the camera here, is starting to disappear already, along with all these other little ones up here. If you just keep going, you will get those all off. It just takes a little bit of elbow grease and it will be looking good as new before you know it. Alright, so I got the inside scrubbed out pretty good. For the outside, I just kind of smear it around like this, same kind of thing. Get it around best you can. Sponge is a little big for doing this type of thing, but I'm not very picky about this stuff. As long as the outside looks half decent, I'm happy. I'll get some more product or applicators and stuff. Maybe I'll do it with a cloth later on just to get in there a little better. But same thing like the inside. Just grab it, squish it, go around. Don't be too worried. You're not going to scratch anything. You're not going to leave any weird marks. If I can do it, you guys can definitely do it, because I am not a detailer by any means. I just like to try to keep my car looking pretty. But just keep it going back, and you'll hear it after a while. Compared to over here. And you go to this side, you can see it is definitely taking everything off. So same idea as the inside. We'll just keep going around and we'll get over to this guy, and that is that. Alright, so now when you got her polished up to the point that you're happy with it, grab your microfiber and just give her a little once over. Gets all the extra off, gets any dirt and grime that might be left on there out. And you can see she is left looking good as new. If you compare it to this one where I haven't touched yet, you can see definitely smoother. There's a little bit of stuff left in there, but like I said, if I went over this again, or if I had that attachment for the drill, it would easily get all that off. It's just my elbow grease is slacking. But definitely to get all this corrosion and just carbon buildup off, that's all you need. And then for the outside, like I said, cloth fits in there a lot better than anything else does. Just get her in there, wipe it all down, and basically get the extra polish off. And your tips will be looking good as new. guys. You can see the buildup there is gone, all the black carbon buildup. That little looked like it was just kind of foggy. You look in here, all nice and smooth. Before it was rough, kind of like sandpaper because it had so much stuff on there. Now nice and smooth. You can see the nice shiny AWE symbol up top here for the logo. And that is that. Nice shine on the sides. If you're to do this all the time, your tips will be very easy to clean. If you are like me and you get lazy, the heavy polish still will do the job. You'll just have to give her an extra little oomph when you're rubbing it in there, and your chrome will be shining for days. And that'll about do it for this video, guys. You can see for yourself how well it works. You can see on the sponge how much it takes off of there. And this is not even the right type of thing to use to clean the tips. I just got a little bit there. I used this to slap the lid back close on the bottle so I don't get it all over my hands. But speaks for itself. Got all that off, and you're looking as shiny as ever. Got this side done up, inside and out. Looks good as new. Same with this. Shining for days. So, as always, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, consider subscribing to the channel, and stay tuned for all the cool stuff we got coming up in the car. I got a few more plans, some visual stuff, some performance stuff, got a little bit of everything coming. So hopefully you enjoy what's coming up. If you're new, go back, check out the old videos, and hopefully we'll catch you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching, everybody.